Put our test node here and another test node here. What will happen with the bulb? Take a look. See? Welcome back. Thank you for watching again. Continuation of electrical circuit learning session. And here again we have a simple circuit. This is a simple circuit diagram, and this is the simple circuit in actual connection. In the diagram, on the left side, we have the power source, which is AC. We have a live wire, which is 220, 230 volts, and we have a switch here, and going to the resistor, which is basically a bulb. And then from the bulb, we now have a neutral wire going back to the source, the power line source, our AC source. And here also, you can see at the left side, it's the actual simple circuit layout. We have the power source here, which we have connected the power meter. Our live wire is the red, going through the switch, and then from the switch going to the resistor, which is our bulb, and from the bulb we have now a neutral wire going back to the power source. And that is a simple electrical circuit. This is our diagram, and this is our actual. Okay, let's try switching on here. By the way, this bulb we have tested to be around 7 watts. Okay, let's switch this on. You can see we can verify from the power meter that it's consuming now around 7 watts power, ampere consumption of 0.052 more or less, and our voltage input, which is 230 volts. Now we switch off again. Power meter is turned back to almost 0 amps and 0 watts. Voltage remains the same, 230 volts. So we will record our power meter reading. Our voltage is around 230. Our ampere is 0.053, and our power is more or less 7 watts is consumed. So now that our power meter indicated the voltage, ampere, and the power passing through our simple circuit, just in case, let's say we don't have a power meter, we have a multi-tester. So how we'll be able to check the voltage, the ampere, and the power? Okay, we can do that. Before there are power meters made, multi-testers are always available. It was also analog before. Now we have a digital meter. We switch off our circuit, meaning circuit is now open. There's no continuity of the power flowing from the switch to the bulb. So we can test our voltage. Let's start by connecting the common port black probe to the common terminal, and the red probe to the voltage terminal. Okay, so since we are dealing with 230 volts supply, we cannot go this 200 because our supply is more than this. So we'll switch to the 750. Now we'll test the circuit. Now if we test this node, which is a neutral node, and this node, which is a live node, we should be able to get a voltage reading because we are now connecting the live and the neutral. Let's see. How about this one? We test. We will not be getting any reading because the switch is still off. If we switch it on, we will be able to get the voltage reading. Yes, around 229 to 30 volts. Now we want to test the ampere. Say the ampere is 0.053. So how do we do that? We'll now switch the red test node to the ampere node, which is in this case it's only 10 amperes. We don't have any smaller reading range. So first open the circuit in the switch node, so that by connecting our multimeter, the multimeter will now be acting as a continuity of this series circuit between the switch node. The power will pass from our meter probe from this node to our other node. Remember, we're still on the voltage range. We should now shift our dial to the 10 ampere test range. Okay, we're set. Let's check. Put our node here. Remember, series is still open. Switch is off. Put our test node here and another test node here. What will happen with the bulb? Take a look. See, now we are able to close the circuit by passing the electric flow from this entry switch node to the exit switch node, passing through our multimeter. It will close the circuit and will open the bulb. But see, the reading is zero reading. Why? Because as you can see again, our expected amperage reading is 0.053 only, and whereas our test range is 10 amperes. Too big range for it to be able to read that value. We have to switch to another more sensitive multi-tester with a lower amperage reading. See, earlier we used a very cheap multimeter. Was not able to. We cannot able to set the amperage reading to a lower value. We want to go to at least 2 amperes. Okay, because our expected ampere reading is very small. We will now insert instead of the 10 ampere, we will insert into our 2 amperes port. Let's see if we can read something. See, our multimeter is now able to read something like 0 to 8 amperes between the switch nodes. See what happened? If we use our more sensitive multimeter with that 2 amps, we were able to again try get a reading 0.29. Voltage, amperes, resistance, power are interconnected with respect to the Ohm's law, and we will also demonstrate combination of electrical circuit, simple, series, parallel, and combinations. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. God bless.